Morning, folks. It's Tuesday, and it is the kickoff of earnings season today. So we got a couple big numbers that are due out, one of which is JP Morgan, and another one is Wells Fargo. JP Morgan just hit the wire about 5 minutes ago. So worse than expected on the revenue front, worse than expected on the profitability front, better than expected on net interest income. So kind of a mixed bag, but stocks higher by about 1% as we look at it right now in the pre-market. Futures as well up about 1%. Now this coming off of yesterday where we saw about 1.5% move to the downside in the markets, but we also had fewer players in the markets yesterday as we had Europe still closed for the Easter holiday. So everybody's back in the market today, back in business, we're ready to go. A couple things to be aware of, one of which is earnings season. So we've got that for the next few weeks here. Will certainly impact the equity markets. This is going to be the first sign of some of the impact that the global pandemic is having on these businesses. Second to that, again, over the past couple of days, we've also had news coming out with regards to stabilization of the COVID-19 situation, particularly overseas in some areas. That's also giving a bit of a boost to the markets. Look at the oil market. So we've got oil down about 2.5% this morning. Again, this is all off of that OPEC meeting last week where we got the production cuts that came out of that and potentially an end to the price war. So some interesting moves in the oil market. You look at the commodity side, we've got gold continuing to drive higher. We're north of that $1,700 level today. However, CME has raised their margin requirements for the trading of gold. So we could potentially see some impact to that price movement negatively to the downside and some pressure on gold as a result of that. So just keep an eyeball on what's happening in the gold market, particularly today. Additionally, look at the currencies. So weakness in the dollar. So we've got a risk on trade right now. British pound, we're hitting that 1.2575 level as a high. So some interesting moves in the currency market. So a lot going on. We've got a VIX right now sitting at 40. So we're still pricing in just below a 3% daily move in the market. So certainly more opportunity to be had. And we're still going to see some of the craziness that we've seen over the past couple of days. So we'll check in with you throughout the day, and I'll see everybody again tomorrow.